Hello everyone, it's Adam Ferns here, bringing you with a new video, and this is Battle of the Beast episode 43. Oh god, how far into this are we? It's like 43 and looking here, hold on. Instead of looking at the next matchups, just count how many are left. So there's 19, take away, this is the fourth one, so that is 15 more battles we have to do for round 2. Okay. So this is probably going to be the next few videos that's going to be coming out, because the only other videos I need to do is Gen 7 ranking and Gen 8 obviously. But to get this out of the way and put some more books back over there, because the books are currently in the tournament are underneath my desk, and it's taken up leg room honestly, so the quicker these battles are done, the quicker I could just move them back over there and actually have leg room. I'm gonna aim to get 3 done today. I may get less, I may get more, but the more battles I get done, the smaller the pile gets. But anyway, this is episode 43, and this is Noctila, the Death Owl, versus Vigrash, the clawed eagle. And these two are obviously flying beasts, and I was going to do this for these upcoming videos, but I honestly can't remember. I'm trying to remember who their victim was in their first matchup. I think Vigrash's was against Karaka, because I actually know, because I know Vigrash didn't really have a full length battle. Neither did Karaka, because I knew Vigrash was going to win either way, 100%. Noctila, I think, killed Torno. I'm not sure. I'm going to need to check on that. But yeah, they won their battle fair and square. Will they win this battle? So we got one of the Knights of Forton versus one of the Lightning Beasts, and by mathematical terms, the Lightning Beast should be more powerful, but that actually doesn't mean much at all, because Noctila has a key ability which can at least put a fight up against Vigrash. And without any further ado, let's get into this battle. So as you all know, it'll be in the combat arena. And the terrain, I'm tempted to go with the same as the last battle, Carnivore and Vespec, being like a rocky terrain. So yeah, a rocky terrain with some tree. Yeah, a rocky tree a rocky terrain with trees. Yes, yes, a rocky terrain with trees. You can't help but love that. And let's get right into this. So Noctila and Vigrash both exit from their chambers, going into the arena, knowing that they have to face off against each other and kill each other. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. Noctila flies right above the trees to try and get a bird's eye view of the whole arena, try and find her victim. Vigrash stays low to the ground, hidden underneath the trees. So Noctila will have to come down lower. Vigrash can see Noctila flying up high. Noctila starts coming down low to try and find Vigrash. Any slight movement, Vigrash stays covered by the tree line. And when Noctila got down close enough, Vigrash jumped out of her hiding spot. Jumped out of her hiding spot and pounces on top of Noctila, bringing her straight to the ground. By the way, Vigrash is a lot larger than Noctila. Vigrash starts clawing into Noctila's back, because jumps from the behind, and Noctila is trying to get back up, but it's not working, so Noctila just flaps her wings up and down, knocking off some of the hot tar that was on the tip of her feathers into the sky, some hitting trees, burning them, hitting the ground, melting rock that it lands on, and some of the tar lands on Vigrash, whether it be on the head, the paw, the claw, talon, whatever this is, wing, and let's say one on her horn as well. Vigrash reels back in pain and agony, and Noctila uses this time to get back up and swoop straight towards Vigrash with her talons out, ready to grab at Vigrash by the neck, paws, face, wings, I don't know. Wraps each of her talons around each of Vigrash's claws, paws, talons, whatever the hell they are, and Noctila just flaps her wings even more to try and get more tar onto Vigrash, which works and is burning Vigrash's fur off and feathers on Vigrash's wings. Vigrash has enough of it and bites right down onto Noctila's head, not doing much of damage but causing her to let go. Noctila has enough of this and flies back up, trying to regain herself from just getting bitten in the head. And after she does, she can't seem to find Vigrash. So what she does is she starts flapping her wings around to drop tar everywhere. It lands on most of the trees, just melting them down to the size of stumps, causing Vigrash's hiding spot to be gone. Noctila sees Vigrash, Vigrash sees Noctila, Vigrash charges towards Noctila, jumping up and using what's left of her wings to fly towards her. Noctila swoops down underneath Vigrash, flies upside down, uses one of her talons to scratch the underside of Vigrash, flies back above Vigrash, lands on top of Vigrash, and just uses her mouth, beak, very small beak, and bites right into the back of Vigrash's neck. While she's doing that, she lowers her wings so that she's not really flying but just rests them on Vigrash, and the tar is burning, singeing Vigrash even under the fur now, going right into the skin, flesh, and Vigrash can't take that anymore and just stops flying all in general, and they both fall to the ground. Vigrash tries to turn round so she will land on top of Noctila, but Noctila, being cunning and very intelligent for an owl, lets go of Vigrash at the last second, causing Vigrash to just land back first into the ground, very close to hitting a rock, I might add. Very close to her head, very close to hitting a rock. So Noctila then lands on top of Vigrash and just starts tearing at Vigrash with her talons and her beak. It is doing a lot of damage now. Vigrash really should be dead right now, but is somehow not. Sorry about that. I just had to take care of something that I found. So Vigrash uses her paws and just slaps Noctila away. Vigrash regains herself, bleeding out very fast, and charges towards Noctila with what little energy she may have left. Jumps right at Noctila, pins her to the ground, opens her beak and just wraps her beak round Noctila's neck and is getting ready to snap it. But before that happens, Noctila uses one of her talons and just plunges her talon straight into the underside of Vigrash, and the claws are sticking out on the top, on Vigrash's back. Noctila then pulls her talon out, clutching something. Vigrash's heart. Vigrash just stops completely motionless, loosens her grip on Noctila's neck, and falls to the ground, dead. So, God, that was grim. So the summary of this battle is Noctila wins, so I put that with the other victors around too, and Tusk, and Vigrash loses. That was the battle. I hope you enjoyed. I was going to probably end it with Vigrash's head hitting a rock when she was falling. But I was like, let's make it a bit longer. That's what I did. Make it a close one. Honestly, any Noctila could have won, Vigrash could have won. It was pretty close. I chose Noctila for the simple reason her tar on the edge of her wings is boiling hot, and to use that to not only melt away the arena, but also to singe Vigrash's fur and her protection from, let's say, blades or in Noctila's case, talons. That was the one thing that was keeping Vigrash from losing instantly. But to have that singed away just shows, okay, Noctila can win now. So, yeah, and to basically make Vigrash useless with the use of, with basically burning the use of her wings, that just ends Vigrash's whole career as a beast. Like, it just makes her like a dog-like beast, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But not enough to beat Noctila. Noctila was cunning, and burning down the arena along with singeing the fur is what sealed the deal. If you think the fight should have gone a different way, please let me know who you think should have won. If you said Vigrash should have won, then I don't know what I could say. Vigrash is dead, and it won't be in the next battle. Won't be in any battles, actually. And, yeah, that is all for this episode. And join me for the next episode, which will consist of 2 ice-related beasts. So we're going to go very cold here, being Blaze the Ice Dragon versus Merca the Ice Horse. If we're going to say their zodiac signs, we got the Hot Dragon versus the Horse. And if it was with that, along with the powers of the talismans in the Jackie Chan adventures, I'll pick the dragon. But I'm going to say probably the horse, because healing beats combustion to me. So for talisman powers in Jackie Chan adventures, horse. For animal, dragon. Beast, we'll find out later. But that's all for this time. If you liked what you saw or heard, leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the notification bell down in the corner below. Check out the Adference archives for the previous battles that are not on this channel. That's pretty much all of round 1 and the first few fights of round 2. And I'll see you next time.